What happens when one of Hollywood's most beloved comedians walks onto a late-night stage expecting a light-hearted conversation only to be blindsided by a host seemingly intent on destroying his reputation on live TV? Will Ferrell's appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live started like any other celebrity promo spot. The crowd cheered, the lights were bright, and Kimmel welcomed him with a grin. "Will Ferrell, everybody," he said, "thanks for being here. I've been really looking forward to this interview." Ferrell responded with his signature charm, "Thanks for having me, Jimmy. Always a pleasure." But almost instantly, the tone shifted. "So, Will," Kimmel said, leaning in, "before we get to the movie, let's address the elephant in the room." Ferrell paused, clearly confused. "I'm sorry, what elephant would that be?" Kimmel's smile faded. "Come on, Will. You know what I'm talking about. The rumors. The talk in Hollywood. People are asking serious questions about your behavior on set." The studio went silent. Ferrell's expression darkened slightly. "Jimmy, I don't know what you're referring to. My behavior has always been professional." "Really?" Kimmel countered, pulling a stack of papers from his desk. "Because I have reports here from multiple sources painting a very different picture. Claims of you being difficult, even hostile, behind the scenes." Ferrell tensed, his hands gripping the arms of the chair. "What sources? What are you talking about?" Kimmel, unfazed, said, "Anonymous sources. People who've worked with you and seen sides of you the public never sees." Ferrell's jaw tightened. "That's absolutely false. I've worked for over 2 decades without a single formal complaint. This is an ambush, Jimmy, and you know it." Kimmel pressed on. "The public has a right to know. Don't you believe in transparency?" Ferrell stared him down. "You want transparency? Then tell your audience about the phone call you made to my agent last week, or when you specifically requested I come on this show to talk about these allegations. You planned this." For a moment, Kimmel faltered. "I just wanted you to have a chance to respond." "To what?" Ferrell shot back. "Anonymous gossip. This isn't journalism. This is entertainment masquerading as a smear campaign." Kimmel leaned forward. "What if I told you I have a signed statement from someone on your last film, someone who says you verbally abused the crew?" "Then I'd say you're lying, or you've been lied to," Ferrell replied coldly. "Show me the statement. Show me one person willing to go on record." "I can't reveal my sources," Kimmel said, his voice tightening. "Can't or won't?" Ferrell challenged. "Because it sounds like you're more interested in protecting your narrative than the truth." Kimmel's tone grew sharper. "You're getting defensive, Will. Maybe that says something." "No, Jimmy," Ferrell said. "It says I'm not going to sit here while you try to destroy my reputation for ratings." As the confrontation escalated, Kimmel accused Ferrell of being paranoid. Ferrell fired back, accusing Kimmel of betrayal. "You and I have known each other for 15 years. And now you're telling me you don't know who I am?" Kimmel offered no answer. "Someone got to you," Ferrell said. "What did they offer? What was worth selling out of friendship?" "This is about the truth," Kimmel insisted weakly. Ferrell stood. "Number. This is about spectacle. You just spent 15 minutes trying to assassinate my character. That's not an interview. That's an execution." The audience was dead silent. Even the cameras seemed frozen. "I was just doing my job," Kimmel muttered. "Your job is to entertain, not destroy," Ferrell said. "Now look me in the eye and tell me you believe I'm the kind of person who abuses people on set." Kimmel looked away. "You don't know what kind of person I am?" Ferrell asked. "Jimmy, we've worked together. We've shared dinners. You knew exactly what kind of man I was until someone made you forget. Kimmel tried to laugh it off, but the tension was overwhelming. Ferrell leaned closer. Who put you up to this? Nobody, Kimmel said. But his voice lacked conviction. Ferrell shook his head. You wouldn't risk your reputation for nothing. Someone made it worth it. When Kimmel said he couldn't say more, Ferrell's tone turned final. Then you've already lost whatever credibility you had left. Kimmel, shaking, whispered, Will, I'm sorry. Sorry? Ferrell said, his voice filled with quiet fury. You just tried to end my career in front of millions. What do you want from me? Kimmel asked. I want you to tell the truth. Admit this was a setup. Admit there was no evidence. Just a desperate grab for attention. Kimmel looked around the studio, visibly panicked. I can't. Why not? They'll destroy me if I do. Ferrell narrowed his eyes. Who's a they? Silence. I came here expecting a conversation with a friend, Ferrell said. Instead, I found out you sold me out for ratings. Kimmel pleaded, please, Willa, don't go. But Ferrell had made up his mind. He turned at the edge of the stage and looked back one last time. You had your chance to work this out. You chose to ambush me instead. That's on you, not me. And with that, he walked off stage, leaving behind one of the most intense and unforgettable moments in late-night television history. What do you think? Did Jimmy Kimmel go too far, or was he just doing his job? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more shocking behind-the-scenes stories from the world of entertainment.